Okay, this is a video to help all those on the CNC zone to try and help me to figure out what's going on with my system and my setup. I have it zoomed in, hopefully, on the drivers. I have the pins set up on a daisy chain, basically, which goes to each driver, the 5 volts positive. Now, all the green lights are on, the LEDs. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because nobody's really told me about that. But I'm assuming it's good, which I'm pretty sure it means it's wired up correctly with the 5 volts, because if I put in a 5 volt to the enable ground, the LEDs will shut off. And if I take it off, it will go back to the green LED. Now, I have the dip switches on the drivers all set up for the first 3, it's set up for 3 amps, which is what my stepper motors are rated for. The 4th switch, voltage the same, switch is on. I have no clue what that is, but from what I gather, it's supposed to be on for your system to work. And then I have it set up right now for 2,000 steps on the last 4 switches. Anyways, I've tried several different configurations of the dip switches, ranging up to like 10,000 steps, and haven't had much luck really with anything, so I don't even know if that's the real problem. I'm pretty sure I have it set into the proper setup right now. There's a look at the breakout board. I've got my pins set up on the input pins for each motor, and now I have that kind of nasty looking glob of wires going into the signal power. I have the 5 volt wall output coming to there, and then the ground next to it, just so you know it's not grounded to itself right now. It kind of looks like it, but it is not. Now, 3 of those wires each go to the enable positive, which is how the manufacturer has it set up, and nothing coming out of the negative. And the rest, or I guess the one other wire coming out of that, is going to the signal, which is then daisy chained to the rest of the drivers. Now, about the power to the motors, I've got the power coming off right. Maybe not the way anybody else would do it, but I have it coming into the first driver, and then I have it daisy chained to the rest. That shouldn't matter, but it should be done the other way, the right way. But anyways, I get about 16 volts on my motors, so I know there's power to the motors. Now, the parallel port is a very cheap, the parallel cable is a very cheap cable. It's a very flimsy plastic. I don't know if that might be my problem or not, but it came with the kit off of eBay, so I don't have one of these laying around, so I might go buy one to see if that is the actual problem. But anyway, I will take some screenshots of the Mach 3 the way I have it set up, and hopefully that can help whoever's out there helping me to figure out what is wrong with the way I have things set up. So this is my screenshot right now. As you can see, if I hit the directional keys, it moves in lock, but not in real life. That's the problem I'm having. My pins and ports, I'm going to show you now. I have the parallel port on. I don't know if it's too blurry to see. Anyways, you guys can just trust me on that. Now, from what I can gather from other videos, even though this column isn't selected from the manufacturer's directions, which I don't have because I haven't talked to them yet, because I'm kind of trying to solve this on my own. It might take them a while to get me anything, since they're all the way over in wherever they are in China, and it's kind of hard to understand what they're saying, especially on their documents. It's kind of broken English. And then the catalog I got that has the wire color code is mostly in Chinese, so it is not a help at all. It's kind of counterproductive, really. There's several different wiring diagrams. Now, the one I have is the correct one. It's taken me some time to figure it out, but on the stepper motor itself, red wire, it's a 4-lead, and red is A+, blue is A-, green is B+, and black is B-. So I have that hooked up the way it's supposed to be. Now, my pins are 2 for step pin, 3 for direction, 6, 7, and 4, 5 is following. Now, I switched them a few minutes ago to see if that was a problem, and the same thing happened. So I don't know if that can give anybody any clues to what's wrong, but I've tried with these all inactive, and I've tried it with both, and I've tried it with these inactive, and I have really nothing to show for it. So I'll show you my motor tuning as well. I don't have an e-stop, so I just have it set to 0, and it'll give me this emergency, which if you hit the reset button, it goes away. So here's motor tuning. What I have here is the steps I have set to 2,000, and then velocity I have 50, and the accel is 12. Now I've tried it at like 10,000, 10 and 7, and 2,225, and like 12 the way it is now, and then just a bunch of different configurations. So on that too, I really don't know. So there's the back of the computer with the parallel port, and then we got my setup here. I'll throw some voltages on you guys. It probably won't explain anything, but at least so you know that it's hooked up. So here's the power supply, 36. Here's the breakout board, which is, if I switch it back down, it'll probably be more accurate. That's interesting. I'm only getting, I don't think I'm getting, oh, that's because the ground's off. It's still not reading what it should be. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so not the best. So there you go, there's 5 volts on the signal input, or signal power. Now, on this board, it's kind of set up differently. It's set up to where those right there are jumpers. Now, you can have 2 output supplies. I just have 1 because that's the way I'm going to run it. But, so there is power coming in, ground, and since it's jumped, there's another ground, and then there's also another power. I'll go ahead and do the motors real quick so you see that they're hooked up. It's about 18. I'll do the next motor. About 16. I don't know what's up with that. Usually they're both 16. I'll throw the schematic at you too and a still image in the video with the way I have it hooked up and all that. I think that's pretty much it. If you want to ask me to throw a video out of something specific, you can, and I'll do that. I'm really looking forward to getting this going, and I appreciate all the help on that forum website. Thank you, and I'll get back to you guys.